Okay, here we go. It's up and running. Just put fuel in it because the fuel was old. I drained it out and put some new stuff in just to get to the service station, and now I've filled it up with 98 that we have here in Australia. Nothing's fallen off so far. Can't see anything dripping on the ground. It's been a fair few years since. Now it's up to 84 degrees water temperature. We'll take it for a run, see how we go. Clutch takes up really early. Really like it's really quick. It's been years and years, just haven't had time. What a poor excuse. Priorities on other things, that's what it is. Too many other things can get in the way of finishing projects, and it's not even finished. It still needs paint, but the bodywork is complete, and I wanted to put it back together so that I could find all the nuts and bolts and the brackets and all the little fiddly little things and get it just together. Because if you leave them, which I found out the hard way again, if you leave them under the cover in the garage in the corner, they just develop all these problems. It's amazing what goes all wrong. You might be familiar with some of the common ones, and it happened to me, not on this bike but the other bike, the ZX6R. I left it with only low fuel in the tank, only a little bit of fuel, and then it just went stale, absorbed all the moisture, and then the tank started rusting out crazy inside, and the fuel pump filter and all that sort of stuff. I had to replace and fix everything. This one, so I learned my lesson from the ZX6R not to leave the bike with an empty tank. So this one, I've had it when it's been parked up, is full of fuel, which is probably the best thing I can. You can get fuel conditioners as well, but I knew that the fuel wasn't too old in it. But there was a number of other things. The back brake stopped working due to clogging up of the master cylinder, which is next to the brake pedal. I had fluid in the reservoir, I had fluid in the caliper down the back, but the brake fluid turned to gel at the master cylinder and wouldn't let any fluid go through to the back under pressure. It would there was just nothing, just a jelly soft lever with nothing happening. So I cleaned it out and it came good. I ordered seals, but I had to wait for the seals to arrive, so I just decided to clean it, pull it apart and clean it, and it works again. Rear indicators just fell off. Unbelievably, they just fell off due to perishing of the rubber, and they're just hanging by the wire, basically, the two wires. So how's my water temperature? 82 degrees. That's good, because it's just over 30 degrees today. It's supposed to be autumn. We're having a little warm day. Tyres on it need to be replaced. They're as old as. Yeah, just can't get away from old tyres, eh? Oh dear, oh dear. You couldn't use these for anything really either. They're so old, like plastic. So we'll just be very careful. The brakes need bedding in. They have been washed and degreased, and more detergent and washed and degreased. So pads need to bed in again onto the discs, clean off all the chemicals off them. I did an oil change on it. So front brake fluid is new brake fluid in the front. Brake lever's great. Didn't give me any trouble bleeding. And the back brake is bled as well. After pulling it all apart, it came up good. That one behind me. Do a few hard brakes and that was just 6th gear running along there, going on and off the throttle. It's nice, wasn't it? If there was ever a bike that would be a wonderful thing, it would be a quick shifter on a 600. Obviously the new ones have quick shifters, auto blippers. This one doesn't have anything, but it'd be really good when I fit one. The tyres on this are actually sport touring tyres, and they have a flatter profile on them. I can't even remember what I think they're Michelin's, and they're old, but they have a very flat profile compared to a proper full sports tyre. So the handling is just really neutral. It just rolls into the corner gentle. I'll go for the S23s again. I'll stick with them for a while now. And it's got a steering damper. Ooh, nice, look at that, that's very fancy. An Olin steering damper. And it's just backed right off. I got it on basically back position 1, nothing. Because I just want to feel the steering. I don't want to have any influence from the steering damper. And that's what I think with the TLR. And a friend on my YouTube channel said about the steering damper on the TLR, you know, get a better one, because it gives you a feeling of it just doesn't, the handlebars, you just can't get that nice quick turn in when you want to initiate the turn, because you know how you turn, don't you? You know, the counter steer, a bit of pressure on the outside bar in this case, or you can push on the inside bar forward if you want to. You can do that, push with the inside or pull with the outside. So it's push-pull to make them turn. So you got to make that. You got to do that to initially make them turn. And if the steering damper is too sort of heavy, it doesn't give for a nice quick flick on the change of direction. It gives you a sort of a, well, what did he call it? He called it a syrup, like maple syrup, a thick sort of you know, gluey sort of response. And I think the TLR could definitely sharpen up its initial response. And also I'd like to drop the forks a little bit, or drop the fork. I'd like to raise the forks up in the triple clamps a little bit. This one is as is. I haven't even looked at the manual to see where the settings are. But it's really nice. The Suzuki TLR, and just got to do some more adjustments with that, and a new steering damper. I'm looking, I think I know what I want to buy, one of these new gas charged ones, and yeah, it would be nice, and just sharpen the steering up a little bit, because I've got good sport tyres for the good steering, but it's still not getting the benefit from them. It's a shame I got this bloody car in front of me. I come up here to go around a corner. Anyway, that's why we go to track days, isn't it? It's pretty firm suspension settings, as you imagine. It's tall. The seat position is much taller than the TLR. It feels, you feel really high on the seat, and then the low handlebars. I've got the original screen on, which is low. So I just put the original on. See how it goes. Pipes everywhere. And another bite, and another bite. The master cylinder's working, but the rear caliper doesn't seem to be doing much. Just check that everything is alright. That's a handy thing. Seems alright. Although screen is not bothering me at all either. I really wanted to try this because I've had double bubble screens for ages, and they do direct the airflow right into your helmet. Well, it went well. It went really good considering 9 years it's been stuck in the corner without any love. Time just races by. It's crazy. You know, I do the stuff with the Hayabusa and the TLR and the GX6R. And this one was just ignored, all my fault. But it went really well. The engine was sweet, the gearbox was great, the clutch was great. Front brakes came good. They just needed a bit of use, get them hot, and they came good. Back brakes giving me a bit of drama. I'm gonna have to pull that apart again at the caliper, see if I can make sure that that's not sticking, because it's just not really strong at all. It is actually, if we spin the wheel now, it would actually brake, but there's no power in it, so I've got to do some more on that. But anyway, if your bike is parked up, you better go and have a look at it, because it'll just be rotting away, unfortunately. This is what I found. And the first thing is make sure that fuel tank is full of fuel. Even consider a fuel additive. Some of the guys in the UK have more experience than we are here. It's riding season all year round here basically, so we don't really have these sort of troubles unless you park them up, and then it all goes to crap. And the other thing is to make sure you get your brake service, new fluid, and bleed the brakes. Otherwise the brakes aren't going to work at the end. It was just my bad luck that the rear indicators, the rubber boots, just fell apart. And also I forgot to mention, I had no indicators. Once I put the new indicators on at the back, and they're only standard bulbs, the indicator flashing wouldn't work. The actual flasher unit died, which lives under the front up here, and so I had to go and buy a new flasher unit. Just my bad luck. If you found this video of use, helpful, give me a like and a subscribe, follow us along for the next video, and I really appreciate my subscribers. I have the best guys. They are just so knowledgeable. Thanks a lot guys, and we'll catch you again later. See yous. Bye.